Welcome, and thanks for taking the time to take a look at this video. I'm Gardner with Selltis. Selltis is a technical and industrial sales team solution, and I'm going to talk to you today about a new solution we have with a partnership with IMI, which is Industrial Market Information. We've teamed up with IMI to provide a market demand and analytics tracking system. Some pretty exciting stuff which I'll review with you today. IMI plus Selltis we think can equal growth within your company. A little bit about IMI and a little bit about Selltis. IMI is a market demand data company. They're focused on the industrial market, some examples in the fluid power, power transmission, and electrical market. Selltis is an industrial-focused sales team solution focused on sales processes. And again, our markets are in the industrial market as well. If you could get an advantage over your competition that pinpoints growth areas in your market, would you be interested? Of course you would. And that's what we believe Selltis Market Demand and Analytics Tracking System does. It gives you a clear picture of where the business is with a 360-degree view of the market and how your sales team is penetrating the market. How the partnership between IMI and Selltis came together. Tom Gale, the president of IMI, and myself have known each other for many years. We both have extensive industrial sales background. Our goal was to provide a system and a process for working data, not just reporting on data. Our goal was to provide you with a system to provide a gap analysis for your sales team, giving you an idea of where you should be spending your time. And at the end, giving a roadmap, which ultimately will give a competitive edge to your sales team. With regards to IMI's data, you can get the data by product, by state, by county, by industry, and even down to company level. Here's an example of the categories for which IMI has this market demand data for. I'm going to take a look at, dive a little deeper into the fluid power and give you an example of the extent of the product codes for which, you can get market demand data for. I'll leave this up here for a second for you to take a look at. We believe we've built a simple but powerful system. Pretty easy. You select the product or products that you want market demand data for. Again, by the state, by the county, by industry. Selltis will import that data into the market demand system, which is a web-based solution. You can import your existing company data or get company data from IMI. And at the end, the market demand system is set up and ready for your team. We believe in start slow and grow, and with this you can start in a couple different ways. First off, you could use the system as strictly an analytics tool, taking the place of the Excel spreadsheet and giving you graphical representation of the data. You can use the opportunity manager that's in Selltis and actually start tracking the opportunities against market demand, which ultimately will give you the gap reports. You can even bring in your sales data from your ERP system and monitor your sales against the market demand. Or you can use the target account manager that's inside the system and start putting together target account plans for where you're going to attack the market. Let's first look at it as an analytics engine. Again, quickly is just take the data and look at it with dashboards and reports. Again, by product, by state, by county. Here's an example by state and county where you could select the state, select the specific county. Again, this is the data that you had purchased from IMI, and graphically you'll be able to see with regards to the products that you purchased data for, the makeup of the demand in that county in this example. You could also have a dashboard that is like this, where you could select a product, in this case cutting tools, carbide. You could pick the state, and then you can get a representation of where the demand is by county. Here's another example by state, by county. In this case, you're picking a state, picking a county. You now see a collective list of the product that you've purchased market demand for and the demand in that county. But then you also get a roadmap of the companies that are in that county that you need to maybe target for those specific products. With regards to using it as an opportunity manager against the market demand, this is where I believe it gets pretty exciting and powerful. This is where your team will be able to use the system to input and monitor their opportunities, and the system will calculate the load against demand, giving you a gap analysis. Let's first take a quick look at the opportunity form. So a very quick and simple form that your team would fill out for an opportunity that they find, where they would pick the product and the company that it's linked to and the expected close date with some notes and follow-up actions. Once your team is doing that, you can quickly get reports to show you what your pipeline looks like with regards to the opportunities by product, by value, expected close date. Now this is pretty exciting here. This is showing you a report where in this case you can pick a state and pick a county. You have the market demand information with regards to the products that you purchased. But what you now see is a column called opportunity load. This is actually calculating the opportunities that your sales team has identified for any company that's in that state and in that county. And then we're calculating the opportunity gap. So in the example you're seeing here with metering pumps, $2 million worth of demand for companies in that county. Your team has identified $15,000 worth of opportunities, giving you an opportunity gap of $1.9 million. Again, this will quickly and easily allow you to see where you should be spending your time, and is your sales team spending the time in the right areas. Here's a graphical representation of that, again, picking a state and a county, and I can see all of the product codes for which I purchased market demand data for. The blue column represents the demand, and the red column represents the opportunity load that my sales team is working at that time. I call this the demand roadmap. What this does is you select, in this example here, we're selecting a county and a product. It will show you the specific market demand for that, in this case, county and product. In this case, it's $748,000 worth of demand for abrasive coated product. In the middle mini window, companies in that county with no opportunities for that product. So this is your roadmap of where your sales team needs to go with regards to finding out within those companies if they have opportunities for that particular product. As your sales team identifies opportunities for that product at that company, it comes off of that middle view and goes down to the bottom view showing you companies that you do have opportunities for. So you can actually track the progress of how your team is doing with penetrating a specific county for a specific product. Very, very good feedback we're getting from this desktop. Again, it's a roadmap that's clear and shows you exactly where you need to go. Some other dashboards that we have, let's look at it from the management standpoint. Here's a dashboard where you can quickly see your opportunity trend of your input in the blue, and the red line could represent your load goal as a company, so you can see quickly, are you putting enough into the pipeline every month? This is one we call the salesman priority dashboard. This could be a starting dashboard when your sales team logs in, giving them specifically where they need to focus. The top left mini window shows them the opportunities that they need to follow up on for that week. The bottom left mini window shows them their complete pipeline of all their opportunities they're working. And then the mini window on the right is a list of all of their companies that they're linked to that they do not have an opportunity for. So again, giving them a roadmap of where they need to spend their time. Summary. We think we've provided a system and a process to make sure your sales team is focused on the products and in the areas with the most demand. We believe we've created dashboards and gap reports, making sure that your team stays focused on the growth areas. And you can manage your sales team's opportunities against the market demand. And again, are they spending their time in the right areas? We believe this is a simple system that is designed to help your company and your sales team, again, get a competitive edge. I thank you for your time. If you'd like to learn more about this or have specific questions, please feel free to give me a call or send me an email.